Eric, I'll start with you and then turn it over. Just anything come to mind as far as just good networking tips or tricks that you've learned to, to just sort of get yourself out there and find the right job?
Yeah, so almost every job I've gotten, except for this one, has been through networking. Most of them I've had the job before I even sent the application, just because they were looking for someone and I, was on their networking list. So, keep a steady list of contacts where people are and make the time to send out a few emails, a month. Uh, it really does benefit in the long run. You find out about things like Corinne was talking about, and you really just kind of can see where the industry is going and who might be hiring and what skills are going to be in demand in the future. So I highly recommend networking.
I think with networking, obviously, the mechanics are really important, staying in touch, sending emails. But I think being just very sincere with people when you speak with them, just being honest, saying, I'm a career switcher, but what you do really interests me. Can you talk to me about it? Also, just this is more of also a sales thing in my job. It's like never ask a closed-ended question. You always want to give them open, kind of big questions for them to kind of talk about what they think and what they feel, and then from that you can kind of get a sense of what's important to them and focus on that and make the discussion one that they will actually remember. So yeah, just being sincere and letting people talk to you about what's important to them.
Yeah, I've been through a number of job searches before, and what I found been helpful to me was actually I created my own personal Salesforce CRM account, because one thing that I struggled with is you'd be having so many conversations a week that your note-taking system becomes disorganized, and treating it as your job search almost as its own sales process, and logging emails, logging calls, keeping yourself accountable. The longer you do it, I think, is critical. Plus, it's a good way, if you're not familiar with a CRM system like Salesforce, it's a great way to learn it too.
It sounds like Andrew is way more organized than me. I was not so advanced. I can't improve much on what Corinne said. I think sincerity really, really matters. I don't think I had ever really networked, at least consciously, before business school. I felt very awkward doing it. I felt insincere often, and I just felt kind of sleazy. But pretty quickly, once I decided on that I really cared about energy, just for multiple reasons, not just work, I think that took away a lot of that sort of ill feeling from me. I was genuinely interested in most of the people I was talking to and what they do, and just using those conversations to learn about the industry and the nitty-gritty of certain fields. So I was kind of amazed at how quickly, as long as I was talking to people in energy, I felt like I wasn't really networking. I was just using that as an opportunity to learn. And it kind of changed the way I saw networking in general. So again, sincerity, having a genuine interest, and asking questions that you actually care about, to me, made networking easy to do.
Thanks, guys. That is just excellent insight.